name is Vicki Philipps and I teach second grade at Scotten Elementary School. I am very excited and honored to get to be a part of Saluting New Readers. This is my third year of doing Saluting New Readers and my students are very excited. So let the show begin.
Hello, my name is Kaylin Hanna, and I'm going to be reading I Have a Dream by Martin Luther King. I say to you today, my friends, that even though we face the difficulties of today and tomorrow, I still have a dream. It is a dream deeply rooted in the American dream. I have a dream that one day this nation will rise up and live out the true meaning of its creed. We hold these truths to be self-evident that all men are created equal. I have a dream that one day on the red hills of Georgia, the sons of former slaves and the sons of former slave owners will be able to sit down together at the table of brotherhood. I have a dream that one day even the state of Mississippi, a state sweltering with the heat of injustice, sweltering with the heat of oppression, will be transformed into an oasis of freedom and justice. I have a dream that my 4 little children will one day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. I have a dream today. I have a dream that one day little black boys and black girls will be able to join hands with little white boys and white girls as sisters and brothers. I have a dream today. I have a dream that one day every valley shall be exalted, and every hill and mountain shall be made low. The rough places will be made plain, and the crooked places will be made straight. And the glory of the Lord shall be revealed, and all flesh shall see it together. This is our hope. This is the faith that I go back to the South with. With this faith, we will be able to hew out the mountain of despair, a stone of hope. With this faith, we will be able to transform the jangling discords of our nation into a beautiful symphony of brotherhood. With this faith, we will be able to work together, to pray together, to struggle together, to go to jail together, to stand up for freedom together, knowing that we will be free one day. Thank you for listening to me read.
Hi, my name is Jada Perry, and I'm going to be reading There Was an Old Lady Who Solved Some Books. There was an old lady who solved some books. I don't know why she swallowed the books, but she didn't get any looks. There was an old lady who swallowed a pen. She was happy again when she swallowed that pen. She swallowed the pen to write in the books. I don't know why she swallowed the books, but she didn't get any looks. There was an old lady who swallowed a pencil case. Without leaving any trace, she swallowed that pencil case. She swallowed the pencil case to hold the pen. She swallowed the pen to write in the books. I don't know why she swallowed the books, but she didn't get any looks. There was an old lady who swallowed a ruler. She couldn't look cooler swallowing that ruler. She swallowed the ruler to measure the pencil case. She swallowed the pencil case to hold the pen. She swallowed the pen to write in the books. I don't know why she swallowed the books, but she didn't get any looks. There was an old lady who swallowed a folder. She didn't feel any older when she swallowed the folder. She swallowed the folder to protect the ruler. She swallowed the ruler to measure the pencil case. She swallowed the pencil case to hold the pen. She swallowed the pen to write in the books. I don't know why she swallowed the books, but she didn't get any looks. There was an old lady who swallowed some chalk. She didn't balk when she swallowed that chalk. She swallowed the chalk to decorate the folder. She swallowed the folder to protect the ruler. She swallowed the ruler to measure the pencil case. She swallowed the pencil case to hold the pen. She swallowed the pen to write in the books. I don't know why she swallowed the books, but she didn't get any looks. There was an old lady who swallowed a bag. She didn't brag when she swallowed that bag. wasn't a lady. Thank you for listening to me read. My name is Hunter Bill, and I am going to be reading Bear's Loose Tooth by Karma Wilson. From a cave in the forest came a munch, munch, crunch, as Bear and his friends all nibbled on their lunch. Bear savored every bite. He gulped and he gobbled. Then there something in his mouth wiggled and it wobbled. As Bear nibbled on food, something moved when he chewed. It was Bear's loose tooth. Or Bear pointed in his mouth and said, "Oh dear, my tooth feels funny. It's the one right here." Bear frowned and he worried. Tears welled in his eyes. "How will I eat if my tooth says goodbye?" Bear said, "Open wide." Then he looked inside and saw Bear's loose tooth. Mouse squeaked, "Don't fuss, don't fuss. Look and see. A new tooth will grow where the old one used to be." "Well," said Wren, "I know what to do. It's out with the old and in with the new." Wren perched on Bear's lip and got a good grip on Bear's loose tooth. And pulled on the tooth with all of its might. "Is it out?" asked Bear, but it stayed stuck tight. "I'm a bit too small for the job," said Wren, "so I'll grab the tooth," but the tooth stayed in. Badger said, "I'll try," and he gave a good pry on Bear's loose tooth. They all took a turn, but the tooth wouldn't budge. Then, Thank you for listening to me read Bear's Loose Tooth.
My name is Lucas Pawache, and I'm going to be reading The Berenstein's Bears and the Spooky Old Tree. 3 little bears. One with a light, one with a stick, one with a rope. A spooky old tree. Do they dare go into that spooky old tree? Yes, they dare. Three little bears, one with a light, one with a stick, one with a rope. A twisty old stair. Do they dare go up that twisty old stair? Yes, they dare. 3 little bears, one with a light, one with a stick, and one with the shivers. A giant key, a moving wall. Will the 3 little bears go through that wall? Do they dare go into that hall? Yes, they dare. 3 little bears, one with a light and 2 with the shivers. Great sleeping bear. Do they dare? Will they climb into the tree? They climbed the stair. They went through that wall, and into the hall. So of course they go over Great Sleeping Bear. Thank you for listening to me read.
know the Clownarounds? They're the funniest family in town. There's Mrs. Clownaround, Mr. Clownaround, their daughter Bubbles, the baby, and their dog, and Wagaround, their dog. Everything about the Clownarounds is funny. Their dinner plates, their lamp, their rug, even their refrigerator.
Sitting down.
But nothing is as funny as the Clownarounds themselves. They are always playing tricks on each other. They like to tell jokes and riddles. Do you know Wagaround likes to take sunburns? No, really. Oh yes, he's trying to be a hot dog. What does a clown like best to put in his pies? His teeth. And they love to act silly. Oh no, it's silly time again at the Clownaround's house. You're cute, I know. There's a ring in our tub. Hello. One weekend, Cousin Fizzy came to visit the Clownarounds. They gave him a big hello. Bubbles gave him a hand with his suitcase too. The Clownarounds invite Fizzy to come in and sit down. Everyone was having a good time. What letter do you drink from a cup? T. What letter stings you? B. I don't get it. No, it's up there. I want to go home, but then Fizzy started feeling homesick. Thank you for listening to me read.
Hi, my name is Kyler and I'm going to be reading Bad Dog Marley. In a little house on Churchill Road lived a very happy family. There was one mommy, one daddy, one freckled-faced girl named Cassie, and one crawly, squirmy boy named Baby Louie. He had a giant droopy diaper and a thumb that rarely left his mouth. The family had 2 parakeets, 3 goldfish, and 4 crickets. But there was one thing the family did not have, and that was a dog. Oh, please, 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 begged Cassie. Please, can we get a puppy? Please, cried Baby Louie. We'll see, said Daddy. We'll see, said Mommy. Cassie and Louie waited and waited until Daddy came home from work one day carrying a cardboard box. Hey, everyone, come see, he yelled. In the box was a squiggly yellow fur ball with a wet black nose and ears so floppy and floppy that they looked like he'd borrowed them from an elephant. A puppy, Cassie squealed. Bow wow, cried Baby Louie. This, Daddy, is Marley. Aw, said Mommy, look how tiny he is. But Marley didn't say tiny for long. That puppy ate and he ate and he ate. He ate what was in his dish and he ate what wasn't. He drank and he drank and he drank. And he drank what was in his bowl and he drank what wasn't. And the more he grew and grew, he ate the buttons off jackets and the laces off shoes. He tipped over his water bowl and raided the trash. He pulled the toilet paper off the roll and the turkey out of the oven. He chewed Mommy's reading glasses and swallowed Daddy's paycheck. Bad dog, Marley, Daddy said. Bad dog, Marley, Mommy said. Bad dog, Marley, Cassie said. Bad boo-boo, Waddy, Baby Louie said. Marley tried to be a good dog. Honest, he did. Thank you for listening to me read.
My name is Adriana, and I'm going to be reading Where the Wild Things Are. Where the Wild Things Are. The night Max wore his wolf suit and made mischief of one kind and another. His mother called him Wild Thing, and Max said, I'll eat you up. So he was sent to bed without eating anything. That very night, in Max's room, a forest grew.
and grew until his ceiling hung with vines, and the walls became the world all around. And an ocean tumbled by with a private boat for Max, and he sailed off through night and day. And in and out of weeks and almost over a year to where the wild things are. And when he came to the place where the wild things are, they roared their terrible roars and gnashed their terrible teeth and rolled their terrible eyes and showed their terrible claws. So Max said, "Be still," and tamed them with the magic trick of staring into all their yellow eyes without blinking once. They were frightened and called him the most wild thing of all, and made him king of all wild things. "And now," cried Max, "let the wild romps start." Thank you for listening to me read.
My name is Cassie, and I'm going to be reading If You Give a Dog a Donut. If you give a dog a donut.
Louder.
If you give a dog a donut, he'll ask you for some apple juice to go with it. When you give him the juice, he'll drink it all up. Then he'll ask for more. There won't be any left, so he'll want to make his own. He'll go outside to pick apples. When he's up in the tree, he'll toss you one. Throwing the apple will make him think of baseball. He'll want to play. You'll have to get a ball and a glove. Of course, he'll also need a bat. He'll ask you to pitch. He'll hit a home run. Then he'll do a happy dance to celebrate. Dancing will make him hot and dusty, so he'll need some water. He'll probably start a water fight. You'll have to dry him off with your bandana. He'll wrap it around his head and pretend he's a pirate. Then he'll want to go on a treasure hunt. He'll find an old kite and want to make one himself. You'll have to get him some sticks, paper, and string. When the kite is finished, he'll want to fly it. It'll go higher and higher. Until it gets tangled in the apple tree.
Thank you.
Thank you for listening to me read.
Hello, my name is Brendan, and I'm going to read Masters of Spinjitzu. Meet the team. As the sun rose over Ninjago, 4 young ninja pulled a wagon up a tall mountain. They were on a quest to find the Scythe of Quakes, one of the 4 weapons of Spinjitzu. In the wagon sat Sensei Wu, their teacher. Kai the ninja in red was the newest member of the team. So where did Sensei find you 3? Kai asked the others. I was testing my limits, answered Cole, the ninja in black. I climbed the tallest mountain without any tools. But when I reached the top, Sensei Wu was there drinking his tea. I was testing my invention, said Jay, the ninja in blue. Jay had made a pair of wings. He tried to fly, only to crash and find Sensei Wu there. He was waiting on a nearby rooftop drinking his tea. And I was testing myself, said Zane, the quiet ninja in white. Zane was meditating at the bottom of a frozen lake. And somehow, Sensei Wu was there underwater drinking his tea. The plan. Stop! Sensei Wu cried suddenly. The ninja came to a halt. A large canyon. Thank you for listening to me read.
My name is Reese and I'm going to be reading There Was an Old Lady Who Swallowed Some Shell. There was an old lady who swallowed a shell. I don't know why she swallowed the shell, but she didn't tell. There was an old lady who swallowed a crab. Why did she grab that crawling crab? She swallowed the crab to live in the shell. I don't know why she swallowed the shell, but she didn't tell. There was an old lady who swallowed a fish. What a tickly dish, that swimming fish. She swallowed the fish to catch the crab. She swallowed the crab to live in the shell. I don't know why she swallowed the shell, but she didn't tell. There was an old lady who swallowed a goat. It wasn't dull when she swallowed that goat. She swallowed the goat to scoop the fish. She swallowed the fish to catch the crab. She swallowed the crab to live in the shell. I don't know why she swallowed the shell. She didn't tell. There was an old lady who swallowed a pill. She didn't wail when she swallowed that pill. She swallowed the pill to carry the goat. She swallowed the goat to scoop the fish. She swallowed the fish to catch the crab. She swallowed the crab to live in the shell. I don't know why she swallowed the shell. She didn't tell. There was an old lady who swallowed some sand. Oh, how bland to swallow sand. She swallowed the sand to fill up the pail. She swallowed the pail to carry the goat. Thank you for listening to me read.
Yay!
My name is Emily Luke, and I'm going to read Tabby and a Tree. A big dog came into Kate Green's garden. It was Tabby, the cat. Woof, woof, woof. Tabby ran into a tree. She did not like dogs. Tabby climbed up the tree. Woof, woof, went the dog. Tabby went on climbing. She climbed up at the top of the tree. Meow, she said. Kate Green ran into the garden to help Tabby. Go away, she said to the dog. Go away, go on, go. The dog went. Meow, said Tabby up in the tree. Come down, Tabby. The dog has gone now. Come down to me,
said Kate. But Tabby stayed up at the top of the tree. Meow, she said. Kate got a ladder. She climbed up to get Tabby. Come down, Tabby, she said. I'm here, kitty, kitty, kitty. But Tabby stayed up at the top of the tree. Meow, she said. Kate went inside. Let me see, she said. Tabby likes fish. Will she smell it? Will she come down to get some fish? Kitty, kitty, kitty. Thank you for listening to me read. Hi, my name is Angelina, and I'm going to read I Love You, Mommy. Watch me, Mommy, called Little Bear. I'm going fishing. Wait a minute, replied Mommy Bear. There's something you might want to know. The little bear was already running down to the river. Mommy Bear ran too. She saw Little Bear jump onto a rock. She saw Little Bear reach out his paw to catch a fish. Then Little Bear began to titter and talk. Splash! Splash! This doesn't feel so good, thought Little Bear. Good try, smiled Mommy Bear, but you watch me now. Little Bear, I'll show you how to swim before you go fishing again. Little Bear watched Mommy Bear paddle all around. Your turn now, Little Bear, she said. Little Bear did exactly what Mommy Bear had done. This feels good, thought Little Bear. I love Mommy. Look at me, Mommy, called Little Bear. I'm going to pick those fruits. Just a minute, replied Little Bear. There's something you might want to know. But Little Bear was already climbing the tree. Mommy Bear saw Little Bear run along a branch. She saw Little Bear reach out his paw to... Thank you for listening to me read.
Hello, my name is Chevelle, and I'm going to be reading Henry Mudge in Puddle Trouble. When the snow melted and spring came, Henry and his big dog Mudge stayed outside all the time. Henry had missed riding his bike. Mudge had missed chewing on sticks. They were glad it was warmer. One day, when Henry and Mudge were in their yard, Henry felt something blue on the ground. He got closer to it. Mudge, he called. It's a flower. Mudge slowly walked over and sniffed the blue flower. Then he sneezed all over Henry. "Aw, Mudge," Henry said. Later, Henry's mother told him that the flower was called a snow glory. "Can I pick it?" Henry asked. "Oh no, let it," said his mother. "Let it grow." So Henry didn't pick it. Every day he saw the snow glory in the yard, blue and looking so pretty. He knew he shouldn't pick it. He was trying not to pick it, but he thought how nice it would look in the jar. He thought how nice to bring it inside. He thought how nice it would be to own that snow glory. Every day he stood with Mudge and looked at the flower. Mudge would stick his nose into the grass, all around the snow glory. But he never looked at it the way Henry did. Do you think the snow glory had been growing long enough? Henry asked his mother. Let it grow, Henry. Let it grow, Henry, she would say. Oh, Henry wanted that snow glory, and one day he just knew he had to have it. So he took Mudge by the collar and he stood beside the snow glory. I'm going to pick it, Henry whispered to Mudge. I thank you for listening to me read.
Hi, my name is Alex and I'm going to be reading The Boy Who Cried Bigfoot. This is the story of my friend Ben and how we first met. This is Ben. Ding ding! Look, Ben liked to tell stories. Look, everyone, it's Bigfoot! He liked to tell stories. Wah, wah, wah. Well, I don't see him. A lot. Bigfoot! All that practice made him a pretty good storyteller. And he looked like this, and he sounded like this. Grr, grr, grr. He even used his paw prints. Pops. What a tenacious little fellow he was. People came from all over to town to see Bigfoot. They waited, but the creature never appeared. He walked right through here, see? After many hours with no sightings, everyone supposed that Ben had made it all up. Bigfoot isn't real. He is real. Oh, his feet were this big. He was right here. I saw him. Crick. I don't even remember crossing paths with you, Littlefoot, I said. Thank you for listening to me read.
Hi, my name is Darian Allen, and I am going to be reading Lion in Blue. My lonely roars echoed far in a jungle that was old to me, a lion in the winter of his years whose heart had never known spring. Until that afternoon when in the darkness of silent thoughts my whole eyes were dazzled blue. Suddenly blossoms lit the still stair when you, brilliant, beautiful, dazzling butterfly, drifted into my life. Blue began. Blue was my love, my life, my all around. Happiness was the spring and summer that seemed could never turn to fall. Though you told me someday, Lion, the time will come when I will have to leave you in search of the flower of the sun. Those thoughts made me want to roar, shut my ears, or roar away a destiny which threatened our happy voyage across the sea of love. The other butterflies clustered around my head, and off somewhere I heard a lioness call, but in my world, in my sky, there was only you, my Bella Blue. Though my open eyes seldom left your wings, one night you left me, Blue, in search of your golden destiny.
was no world for me. Endless years I awaited your return. But our boat drifted past as empty as my heart, and so my quest began. I sailed to places far away. Thank you for listening to me
Hi, my name is Lila Dunn, and I'm going to be reading Little Whistle's Christmas. Little Whistle lived in Toy Town, a wonderful place for a real guinea pig to be. All day long he slept in his cage, curled and warm, while children shopped for toys. Then at night, when the store was closed, he put on his blue pea coat and went to visit his friends. His friends, of course, were toys. Toys are always toys when people are watching. But at night, when the shades are drawn, they walk and talk just like anyone else. Violet, the little china doll, sang like a bird. Rabbit ran like, well, a rabbit. Soldier read to the Toy Town babies. Lion thought about vanilla cookies. And Bear tried on hats. Little Whistle loved to ride the Toy Town train and see them all. Tonight he visited Soldier first. Soldier was reading to the babies and to a gorilla named Pete, who liked to hear stories too. Pete was a polite and quiet, and he made room for Little Whistle on the shelf. When the story was over, the babies fell asleep. Soldier, Little Whistle whispered so as not to wake them, I think it's Christmas time. Yes, Soldier said with a salute. The lights are twinkling and the bells are jingling, and Pete and children are talking of Santa, said Little Whistle. Santa, asked Soldier. Who is Santa? Lion jumped into a nearby tree. Does he make vanilla cookies? Does he make hats? Asked Bear. Does he like to run? Thank you for listening to me read. My name is Bradley Cameron. I'm going to be reading Where the Wild Things Are. That night, Max wore his wolf suit and made trouble of one kind and another. His mom called him Wild Thing, and Max said, I'll eat you up. So he got sent to bed without eating anything. That very night, in Max's room a forest grew and grew until his ceiling hung with vines, and the walls became the world all around. An ocean tumbled by with a private boat for Max, and he sailed off through night and day. And in out of weeks, and almost over a year, 2 wild things are. And when he came to the place where the wild things are, they roared the terrible roars. They gnashed their terrible teeth. They rolled their terrible eyes. They showed their terrible claws. Until Max said, be still, and tamed them with the magic trick of staring into all their yellow eyes without blinking once. And they were frightened and called him the most wild thing of all, and made him king of all wild things. And now, cried Max, get the wild rumpus start. Thank you for listening me read.
Yay! Hey!
Hi, my name is Olivia Peterson, and I will be reading I Can Read with My Eyes Shut. I can read in red, I can read in blue, I can read in pickle color too. I can read in bed and in purple and in brown. I can read in a circle and upside down. I can read with my left eye, I can read with my right. I can read Mississippi with my eyes shut tight. Mississippi in the left, yes, and Hallelujah too. I can read them with my eyes shut. That's very hard to do. But it's bad for my hat and makes my eyebrows get red hot. So reading with my eyes shut, I don't do an awful lot. And when I keep them open, I can read with much more speed. You have to be a speedy reader because there's so much to read. You can read about trees and bees and knees on trees and bees on trees. I can read about anchors and all about ants. You can read about ankles and crocodile pants. You can read about hoses and how to smell roses and what you should do about owls on noses. Young cat, if you keep your eyes open enough, all the stuff you will learn, the most wonderful stuff you'll learn about. Thank you for listening to me.
Hey!
My name is Noah Carter, and I'm going to be reading When the Relatives Came. For Aunt and Agnes Little and her brother Dick Jackson and his Gary and ours. It was in the summer of the year when the relatives came. They came up from Virginia. They left when their grapes were nearly purple enough to pick, but not quite. They had an old station wagon that smelled like a real car, and in it they put an ice chest full of soda pop and some boxes of crackers and some bologna sandwiches. And up they came from Virginia. They left at 4 in the morning when it was still dark, before even the birds were awake. They drove all day long into the night, and while they traveled along, they looked at the strange houses and different mountains, and they thought, and about their almost purple grapes, and they thought about their almost purple grapes back home. They thought about Virginia, but they thought about us too, waiting for them. And so they drank all their pop and ate up all their crackers. Thank you for listening to me read.
Hi, my name is Austin Thompson, and I'm going to be reading Abraham Lincoln. Abraham Lincoln was one of the greatest presidents of the United States have ever had. One of the greatest men that ever lived. He will always be remembered as the man who freed freed 4 million people from slavery. Abraham Lincoln was born in Kentucky on February 12th, 1809. Like many other people from families of that time, the Lincolns lived in a log cabin. When Abe was a little boy, the Lincolns moved to India to get to their new home. Mr. and Mrs. Lincoln, Abe and his sister Sarah traveled millions and miles through thick forest and deep in the woods. Mr. Lincoln built a cabin for his family. Thank you for listening to me read.
What do you love? Reading! And where do you go to school?
Scotten Elementary!
And what grade are you in?
Second!
Who's your teacher?
Vicki Philipps!
Who's the best teacher in the whole world?
Vicki Philipps!
Hip hip hooray!
Hooray!
Yay!